for Joey and Visca. Coming to the stage now, has a lot of support here. Please give it up for Mike. Yeah.
How you doing, everybody? How you doing?
I told you.
Man, that's tough following such a loud woman like Joanne. She reminds me a lot of my mother. I'm sorry, Mom. So my name is Mike Kidd. I'm from Deep Heights, Ohio.
Woo!
Thank you. If I can get the stupid mic off. I just recently bought a Chris Angel magic pack. And I know magic, you're probably thinking, oh man, that's stupid magic, who's into magic? But believe me, it really, really helps because in this magic pack, it teaches you how to actually read minds. And I can tell you right now, about 10 girls are undressing me right now with their eyes, just so you know. You wasn't right? Yeah. But like I said, my parents are here tonight. You know, I still live with them. I love them. But being a 20-year-old college student, it's kind of rough living with your parents just because they always give you a lot of crap about coming home late and what you're going to do with your life. And they always, they use this like weird technique to where they get you into somewhere and then you can't answer anything back. They just say something like, Mike, why are you always coming home at 4 o'clock in the morning? You're always just sleeping and just using this place as a place to sleep. Like, what are you supposed to say? Sorry, Mom, I really got drunk last night and didn't realize the time, so I'm sorry, I'll try to make it into the next time. And they use the same thing. I'm sure if you were 20 years old at one time, they say, well, do you know what? Maybe sorry isn't going to cut it. So, I mean, it's just one of them, like, sort of traps. Like, if anybody's seen To Catch a Predator? Round of applause. Anybody? The guy on there, Chris Hansen, he always gets on there, and it's always some 40-year-old guy, and they say, well, listen, he thinks he's going to come in here and have sex with a 12-year-old, and the guy brings, a box of condoms and a 12-pack, and then he walks in like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get some. And he walks in, all of a sudden, Chris Hansen comes out like, hello, sir. I was like, damn it, dude. What's that doing here? She said she was all home alone. And they try to say, oh, man, I promise I was just here to say hi. I promise. And they try to dart out and they get tackled like a Cincinnati Bengals tailback in the backfield. So who did everybody out there? We're going to get them next year, I hope. Yeah, that's our motto. Go next year, y'all. My mom's got a new dog. He's cool, I guess. Supposed to be man's best friend, but he's more of a cock block. He's thinking, how in the world can a dog be a cock block? Well, let me tell you my story. I went to go pick up a friend, female friend. She was good looking and, curvy in all the right spots. So I pick her up from her house and she goes, oh, Mikey, look at these brand new boots I got. $140. You guys might be able to tell where this bad boy's going. So we go over to my house and we get in my hot tub and she had her bathing suit underneath her clothes. So she just gets undressed outside and we get in my hot tub and we're nice and close and getting familiar. And my sister left my dog outside and I don't realize, and he's just a pain in my ass. And just to make everything a little bit worse, we're getting nice and close familiar. And the next words out of the girl's mouth is, ooh, Mikey, oh yes. Oh my God, where'd my boot go? And I all of a sudden see man's best friend over there playing with a cowboy boot, shaking it in the mud. And I'm like, oh my God, please. So I just act like nothing is going on. And she basically was on the brink of tears. She goes, we got to get out, we got to get out. So we go to get out, and she goes, Mikey, can you quit poking me on the side of the leg with your finger? And I said, well, sorry, that's not my finger. So we get out, and she raised me on the verge of tears, and I said, I wish I could, tell you something or give you something, in return for those boots. She goes, will you buy me a new pair? And I said, well, sorry, I can't do that. And, well, yeah. I mean, it's really not that funny, but dang, it sucks when you're in that position, trust me. So I go to take her home, basically, and I know I got very short time, whatever. But anyway, I go to take her home, she goes and she's wiping off, because the one is bright brown, and the other one looks like she had stepped in a bunch of horse shit. So, I mean, I felt horrible about it. And not only I go to take her home, she puts her one boot on, her nice clean boot. She goes to get another one, she goes, your dog ate my sock. So not only did I have to take the girl home with a dirty-ass, nasty cowboy boot, but she had to go with no sock. So, I mean, it's not really the best thing to do, but hopefully you guys can learn from my experience and don't let your dog out whenever you're trying to score some. So I don't know if I've been past my 5 minutes or not, but I'm going to get off stage and y'all have a good night on my kid.
Yeah!
Now please welcome to the stage the man who helps put the show together every week, the very funny Jack Wilson!